This is exactly what I've been warning the public about since 2020. And I'm going to keep repeating the same things over and over and over again until it sinks in. But of course, you need to do your own research. It's just my opinion, and I'm sharing with you exactly what I do. I'm an educator. I dive into facts, figures, numbers, logic. I'm disciplined and consistent. I don't believe in hype. I don't believe in bullshit. I don't believe in riddlers. And I don't believe in get rich quick. I build systems, processes, and structure financially, spiritually, and mentally. And based on these facts, that your dollar has lost 10% of its value in 2025, and from 2020 to 2024, you had a 24% inflation, which is a devaluation of your currency. This is simple math, guys. There's no emotion in math. The dollar doesn't give a shit about you. It has zero emotion, and all it's doing is moving from one hand to the other based on inflation. The elites play a totally different game when the value of the dollar is going down. So since 1913, your dollar has lost 96 to 97% of its purchasing power. So when you see $1 million in your banking account, do the math. It shows you $1 million, that's the trick. It has 3% purchasing power. But they take that million if it's sitting in a bank account, and what do? They beat the hurdle rate. They beat inflation by lending it out to the next person, putting it in the capital markets. So as your money sits stagnant in a bank, what does a bank do to a river? It dams up and it becomes muddy and gross and mossy, and they make it currency. It's that simple. So all money is doing, it's moving through the system from one hand to the other. Jim Rohn says if you give $1 million to every person inside, it's going to end up in the same 1%'s hands, because the game has always been the same. It's just different tools and different mechanisms. So as I share with you what I do, I'm not telling you what to do. You need to understand how to beat inflation and hurdle rates. So you have the interest rate, which is how the whole world makes money. That's how the banks make money. And that's how money flows through the system. That's why the interest rates coming down are so important for the survival of Americans, because we're indoctrinated to bury ourselves in debt. And then you got inflation. So as this is going down, simplistically, the big money, the smart money, is moving into gold, hence at an all-time high. Silver is going to skyrocket. Bitcoin is skyrocketing, all-time high. You're going to see XRP, XLM, all your altcoins are going to go all-time high here on the back end of the year. It's just math. It's not riddlers. It's not this. It's an infrastructural change, and we got lucky because we have more tools in our tool belt to beat inflation. Our grandparents and our parents had the S&P, which could beat it if you're consistently invested. I think my CFO said it's like 12% on average. Gold, silver, real estate was a good hedge in the past. Becoming